Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur la chaîne Olivier Gaming. Aujourd'hui, on continue l'aventure Lost Judgment avec cet épisode 10 et nous devons nous rendre, comme vous le voyez, comme c'est noté en haut à droite, se rendre au centre de détention de Tokyo en taxi et dire que je vais gagner des sous grâce à ça. Le taxi est là. Et on va y aller tout de suite. Je suis accompagné, elle est juste derrière moi. Elle court derrière moi. Oui, on va y aller, centre de détention. Nous y voilà.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ehara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Alors, Ehara, tu vas me dire la vérité maintenant.
No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Kenda and Saori-san. But today, I'm in Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, and so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse.
Oh.
The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
No.
Tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba, you blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ehara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ehara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san?
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
Ah, je croyais que ça allait être fini. Alors, mon instinct me dit qu'Ehara est coupable, il est impliqué dans le meurtre de Mikoshiba, ça ne fait aucun doute. D'accord? Je dois retenir sans attention une consigne de rester. Il faut qu'il sache que j'ai plus d'infos que la police. Bah, normalement, tu devrais lui dire que tu sais que son fils a été harcelé. Alors... Ah, j'ai pas... Ouais, je peux... On peut essayer ça.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her, said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Je suis pas sûr que ce soit la bonne preuve.
Soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. Felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend.
Ah, apparemment, il y a une mise à jour en plus sur Lost Judgment.
The way that interview went, Ehara's definitely guilty. But if we can't connect him to the murderers, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ehara to those men? Damn it! And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ujincho. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
On va peut-être avoir de l'action avec Kaito. Il y a peut-être des méchants qui sont venus nous voir. On va voir ça tout de suite. Apparemment, il n'y a personne autour. On va voir ça. Retourner à l'agence, ok, c'est ce que je vais faire. Oula, une ruelle sombre. Par où tu me fais passer? Allez, allons voir Kaito.
Kaito-san, I'm back. Kaito-san?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage. Mikoshiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
You gotta forgive me.
Bizarre que la photo, que la vidéo tourne juste après ma rencontre avec Ehara.
I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it. Stop it.
Il faudra m'expliquer comment il a fait pour avoir du sang. Ouais, sur l'autre main par exemple. Oh là! Oh, c'est pas sa tête. Hein.
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Mikoshiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with Ehara. Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this. So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV though.
Oui, c'est bizarre. Tout un tas de rumeurs circulent en ligne, mais rien n'est vérifié. Difficile de séparer le vrai du faux. Faut dire que ce n'est pas tous les jours qu'une affaire d'agression crache. Une histoire de vengeance pareille. Ehara a gagné pas mal de soutien grâce à ça, même si certains ne savaient pas trop quoi en penser. Ça a suscité tout type de réactions. Je crois que la vidéo est authentique avec des images de synthèse. On peut faire croire à n'importe quoi de nos jours. Je pense à un deepfake. Ben, c'est vrai que les IA sont capables de créer du contenu super crédible maintenant. Comme ce type qui a récemment monté une vidéo du président américain en train de balancer des propos extrémistes. Alors, comment savoir si une vidéo est vraie ou fausse? Certains signes peuvent aider à déterminer l'authenticité d'une vidéo. Je suis servi de cette technique pour analyser la vidéo d'Ehara et je n'ai rien trouvé. À mon avis, elle est authentique.
Most likely?
T'es sérieux? D'accord.
Gotcha.
Je vois.
Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense.
Comme c'est bizarre.
But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Pourquoi ça te donne mal au doigt? Provoquer un scandale, faire obstruction à l'enquête. Quoi qu'il en soit, il me reste encore du monde à interroger.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Allez, on retourne voir Saori. Pop. Si j'arrive à faire le tour.
Let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
Oui, c'est ça, c'est ce qu'on va faire. Parler à Saori. Oh, regardez qui c'est qu'il y a en face. Des gros méchants. Des gros méchants pas bons. Oh! Oh, ça doit faire très mal. Ouh! Oh bah non!
What a waste.
Il a fini à ma place. Là non plus. Oh, pardon. Ah non, c'est de l'autre côté. C'est ici.
Hold the door, please.
Mafia. You're here?
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for salary? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
Procureur de Tokyo. Deux championnes de la justice qui s'affrontent au tribunal, visiblement, elles ont leur fan club.
Are you here about the Ehara case too?
Of course.
Oui, tout le ministère public est en panique, surtout les personnes les plus haut placées.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ehara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ehara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To
Oui, ils
make
sont
matters
coincés,
worse,
d'accord, je
everything
comprends.
leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend's salary. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafia? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I am here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
Alright, I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
Bon alors, on avance dans notre enquête s'il vous plaît.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ehara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it?
Eh oui.
Besides, there's no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
And that is...
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ehara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ehara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly,
Donc
they don't
Ehara a
want to get
joué à la
involved with
perfection pour
Ehara
l'instant.
until they're sure the video is real. They come in with a list of questions.
Il faut vraiment le réinterroger.
It'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah,
but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Une vidéo de meurtre qui bloque une enquête au lieu d'en ouvrir une, c'est le monde à l'envers.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ehara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ehara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ehara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand.
Et oui, c'est pour ça qu'il regardait sa montre.
I'm done being played for a fool.
Pour être synchro.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but thanks.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See you.
Man, was Mafiu-chan cuter than ever or what? Think maybe it's time to light that flame again, huh?
How many times? It's not
C'est
like
clair.
that.
Non, non, mais l'attaque, ça va pas là. Parlez à Saori. Où c'est que tu es, Saori? Tu es là. Ah. Les cartons partout, on se bute.
Anyway,
Alors,
I'd like to do is
Saori, tu
ask
crois qu'on
Ehara
pourrait
about that
retourner
video
voir Ehara?
face to face.
Je veux lui parler de la
Any
vidéo en
chance we could see him
personne.
again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment.
On dirait mon téléphone.
It's from Ehara's prison.
Mais c'est pas le mien, hein. Le mien pas si gros. C'est quoi ce monstre de téléphone?
Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor. That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ehara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance. That or Ehara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Talk?
Whatever it is, it's screwing up our plans.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear them.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ehara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
Eh oui. L'agression sexuelle ou le meurtre, lequel des deux est le moins plausible? Bah l'agression sexuelle, moi je dirais.
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ehara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ehara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Nous devrions réétudier l'affaire. Sur quelle preuve l'alibi d'Ehara repose-t-il?
This part's still getting to me.
The security cameras inside the train caught the act on tape.
So Ehara was caught red-handed?
Quite. Once he was detained, police detected fibers of the victim's underwear on his hand. That makes for the most conclusive evidence in a battery case.
And there's no way he just bumped into her or something, right?
The victim wore a knee-length skirt, so the assailant had to expend considerable effort to reach her undergarments. That's not bumping into someone, Yagami-san. The victim reported feeling physical contact right as the train began moving. She said she spent her 6-minute ride to Shinjuku in shock and revulsion.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya, 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ehara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
Oh non, on va pas manger maintenant. Parler à Saori encore? Ah ben non, ça c'est terminé. Tuer le temps avec Keito. Non mais c'est une blague les gars.
You think they want something? Bet it's not a friendly hello.
They do look like they mean business.
This arcade's idea of an ambush? How basic.
Kaito-san, there's more.
Over there, too.
C'est un
Same losers
traquenard.
from yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they rounded up some buddies and waited for us to show.
Well, whatever the hell they want, let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved. Follow me.
Okay. Slow down! All right, I'm getting fed up with this shit.
Why haven't they made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Whatever it is, they're taking their sweet-ass time. Hey! Quit dicking around and come get some!
What the hell? They're just gonna keep stalking us?
Nope, thanks for waiting, assholes!
Shit!
Let me guess. You're RK too?
Bastard went straight for our heads. Are you nuts, guy?
Shut your mouth!
Ah, un peu d'action.
Let's go.
Bon, qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? Bon, bah, Kato vient de tomber. Oh, ça fait mal. Ah oui, c'est notre super coup. Ouh. Tacle glissé. Excusez-moi. Oh! C'est bien, on nous a applaudi.
That's one down.
Mais il y en a d'autres.
Not out of the woods just yet.
Ah oui, il y en a d'autres.
You really went all out on the backup. Is the whole town RK now or something?
Doc, we should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
Why? It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
This is it, Doc. Get ready to meet some shady people.
Yeah, shady is definitely the operative word here. Can't imagine this place gets a lot of foot traffic.
Who knew an entrance to the underground was right here in broad daylight? Alright, let's get in there and be done with this.
Hey, who the hell are you two? Got some invitations?
The Yagami Detective Agency doesn't need any. Say, is Akutsu or Soma around?
Detectives, huh?
There a problem here? This is a public business, isn't it?
About time you showed up. We've been expecting you.
Nothing like running into an old friend.
You want to talk to Akutsu-san, fine. But only Kaito gets in.
Why?
See, we all knew the Yakuza out in the cold would come around to us once the Tojo clan cleared out. Know what makes us such a hit?
Who gives a shit?
We got a system fleshed out. Your average gangbanger starts at rank F. But an ex-Yakuza, a Tojo head at that, fast track right to B rank. Oh, and just for you, Kaito-san. The boss says he'll start you out at A.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got your pick of the chumps. But I'm here to talk to a fucking adult man. So get stepping. Take me to Akutsu.
Spoken like a man with some balls. I can see why Akutsu's had his eye on you.
What? So I really have to just wait in the lobby?
You should thank your lucky stars you're not dead yet.
I don't know about this, Kaito-san. What if you need backup?
Oui, je suis d'accord. On ignore combien de mecs se trouvent de l'autre côté ou ce qu'ils fabriquent.
Relax, Doc. All I gotta do is talk man-to-man with Akutsu real quick, and we'll be out of here.
D'accord.
You heard the man. Now come on.
Well, if it's gonna be that quick, I'll just wait right here.
Do whatever you want.
You're shit for business.
Ah, come on. Don't you want to be friends?
Ça fait 10 minutes que Kaito est entré, je n'ai aucune idée de ce qui se passe. Toujours aucun signe de lui, je n'ai pas le choix.
Hey, think I could use your restroom? There's one inside, right?
Go shit on the cement for all I care. Restrooms are for guests only.
So,
qu'est-ce qu'il
you
a
an
gueule?
arcade too? I take it business is good lately.
Oh, hell yeah. Recruits are swarming in by the dozen. If you're looking for quick cash and kombucha, arcade's where it's at. Plenty of hotties, too.
Wow. And all you do is fool around on your phone. Talk about living on Easy Street.
Screw you.
Hey, not my fault they don't loop you into the good jobs. Bet those only go to the A-rank guys. You must be, what, F? F minus?
The fuck did you just say?
Oh, did I offend you? Sorry. Guess some gangbangers are softies.
I'll show you who's soft, asshole!
Sorry. Getting split up from my buddy does make me kind of an asshole.
Ça va être chaud chaud, patate hein. Il faut que je trouve un moyen de passer sans me faire repérer. D'accord. De l'alcool. Il y a même un coffre. Tiens, tiens.
What the?
Oui, je pourrais éteindre la lumière. Disjoncteur, ok.
What the?
Ouais, allez, on va passer par le conduit. Je fais comment?
Hey.
Oui, j'ai utilisé les cajots. Allez. Il est temps de ramper.
Hey, where'd that new guy get taken to?
I heard Akutsu-san wanted to see him.
For real? Was he taken to the VIP room then?
Sounds like it.
Ça dévie.
Never gotten in there. What makes him such a big shot?
On y va. Et alors? Faudrait que je le suive. D'accord. Espérons que ce soit pas trop dur. Oh oh.
Sorry, man. Take a quick breather.
Assiette en bronze. Allez, on est parti. Oula, bah, faut pas que je cogne contre les murs.
Hey, you there!
Yes? Can I help you?
You better stop fucking around. Didn't I ask you for another round?
Huh? Another round?
You forgot my order already? I want my bottle.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wait a minute. You know what? Fuck the bottle. How about you just mix me a cocktail?
But of course.
Allez. Il m'attend déjà là-bas. Servir à boire. Il fait ça super bien. Yopla!
Here, sir.
Jamais me laisser entrer dans la salle VIP, je devrais l'attirer dans l'ombre et lui mettre une raclée. D'accord. Faut que je me mette là. Ok. On a trouvé Keito.
I hate to say it, Akutsu. I'm in a price bracket you couldn't afford if you wanted to.
I'm not saying you'd need to call it quits on the detective gig you've got going, Kaito-san. You can just give us a hand, help us out a bit when RK needs some real muscle on the field.
That a fucking joke? On what planet would I sign up for more busy work?
Think you might want to tone it down there, big guy? I've got my boys in the room. Being talked to like this isn't a good look.
Why would you care how you look? You're a bunch of damn Yakuza. You and Soma are picking up the Tojo clan scraps, yeah? Or do you have a real plan?
We'd have the manpower if we wanted to.
With all your washed-up Yakuza and punk-ass kids? I don't see it happening, man. What are you fucking thinking?
Exactly why we need more guys like you. Help me show this crew how the big boys roll. I need some authority on this to get it built the right way.
So you want me on as a drill sergeant for scumbags? Count me out.
Kamurocho's underground river of cash is still flowing, but there's no more Tojo clan upstream to collect it all. There's no more rules. We can run this town however the fuck we want. And once we've got ours, we can slip back into civilian lives to live it up clean as a whistle.
You want to be a civilian again? You're kidding.
Oh yeah. Want to have the cash to buy your favorite store, pop out a couple of kids and settle down with a family? Never would have been possible in the Yakuza life.
Well, why the fuck would you need me to do that? After you step into the shadow of the underworld, you never really escape from those chains. Don't sell me your bullshit like I'm one of your fucking brats. Huh. Sounds to me like your whole damn pitch just ran out of gas. Go out there and build your dream gang if you want. I don't give a shit. That said, if you keep bugging me about this shit, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Keep your fucking distance from us.
Did you say us? Are you refusing to join up because you have a partner? Bring Yagami along for all I care.
Did you hear a word of what I just said?
I'd reconsider that stance if I were you. If you aren't coming along as a friend, then you're my enemy.
I don't take work from assholes.
Have it your way, then. Hey, round up the boys.
Sir. Hey! Get off your asses!
Too late for that. I knew exactly how this little chat was gonna go down.
Son of
Yeah, well, I knew exactly where you'd be for a chat you weren't invited to.
Well, if you're done over there, shall we get back down to business?
You're not walking out of here.
If you don't know how to use that thing, you're gonna cut yourself, man.
Tu vas te faire mal avec ça, mon garçon.
You fuckers are the ones who don't know shit. This whole damn town belongs to the arcade now, you know.
Now the whole town belongs to you, huh? You fucking morons. You're gonna have to pry this town out of my hands!
Bon bah c'est parti.
Let's go.
Oh ça va. Merde. Mais merde, pourquoi tu te retournes pas? On est un peu coincé par la bordure. On détruit tout. Ah quand même.
Hey, quit dragging your ass.
Right. Sorry, boss. Yo! Fuck him up, boys!
Ouf! Oh bah ça saigne là. Ouais, coup de pied. Je crois que je détruis l'établissement au passage. Bon, il faut que je me remette de la vie, je suis très mal. Et hop là. Je crois que lui, il l'a senti passer.
Dumbass, you down already?
Oh non, pas encore.
Come on, let's fucking do this!
Pas possible. J'ai pas pris assez de nourriture. Hein. Je vais me retrouver comme un couillon. Je le vois même plus mon personnage. Et voilà, c'est fait. Pour celui-là, ça sera bon. Ah non, même pas. Oh non, je le finissais là. Ouf. Allez, je peux encore en faire un. On va attendre la bonne case en fait. Voilà, boum. Et pareil. Ouh. Attends, je vais juste prendre ça. Merci. Ouais, et puis en plus, t'es hors clou, là. Alors, le truc, c'est que je vais avoir le boss.
Now I understand why you wanted Kaito on your side.
Still got anything you want to say, Akutsu?
I can appreciate your perspective on this, Kaito.
In that case, you better leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, we can do that. We get it. It's fine. Right, Akutsu?
Why are you here? Aren't you busy?
Just checking in. You made quite a mess here.
Soma, chef des RK.
Tak meets Soma. He's the leader of the RK.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You keep saying we, but I don't think you know what's going on. You just gonna waltz in here and bark orders?
Kaito-san turned down your offer, didn't he? And the other guy is Yagami from his own detective agency. Before that, he was an accomplished lawyer. Now he's with Kaito-san independently.
It's my job to be running HQ, though. You shouldn't roll up unannounced.
I'm supposed to leave you to your own devices? I do have to check in, at least to show my face.
Got a cold?
It's a dust allergy, actually. Tough thing to live with. And I used to catch hell for it in the Yakuza. Quit that infernal sniffling, they'd say.
Yeah, that couldn't have been easy, man. I bet they would beat the shit out of you if you didn't blow your nose.
You know it. I do wish we'd had the time to work together, Kaito-san. You as well, Yagami-san. It may feel like we're a small-time outfit in the immediate term, but RK will grow. We'll show you. But in the meantime, we'll leave the two of you be. Does that work?
Finally, some sense. Best of luck with the growth. As the leader here, you need brains and brawn.
Something else?
Your gang was out there searching for some guy in a picture. Well, how'd that hunt end up turning out? He was some kind of girls' bar manager, wasn't he? It sounded like he'd disappeared from Kamurocho more than a few years back. You have any luck tracking him down?
We actually found that he's unfortunately dead. Likely murdered. Considering Kamurocho's reputation and the nature of his profession, I can't say I'm all that surprised.
Got it. I guess I was just kind of curious.
Always happy to oblige a detective.
Voilà les amis, je pense qu'on va arrêter là pour cette vidéo. J'espère qu'elle vous a plu. N'oubliez pas le pouce bleu et de vous abonner à la chaîne. Moi je vais faire un petit tour pour manger et pour me rassasier parce que je pense qu'il faudra que je me nourrisse un peu plus. À bientôt.
He's like an unemployment agency for shitheads. They've got 50 full-time bodies so far, but if you include part-timers and other associates, they may be well over 2,000 strong.
That's a lot. Even half that's a lot.
The Yakuza left behind a gaping power vacuum in this town. Even if it wasn't RK, someone else would have swooped in. So much for peace and quiet in Kamurocho, huh?